I feel like we're not going to have much to say. I don't have any stories.
God damn, we've only had 2 months.
No, I just don't have any stories that tie back to fat heads.
Brett's brother was...
A fat head?
Yeah.
Brax?
Yeah. One time
I was going to say, which one?
Brett was like, I used to call my brother fathead. He got really mad about it.
They do have like 2 fat head brothers and 2 skinny head brothers.
Okay, that's a noise. I'm going to have to put pants on you.
I would pay to see that.
I'm going to have to clothe you.
We could probably make a whole internet like paywall for guys putting pants on other guys. Non-sexual, just this is how I put pants on my friend.
What do you think a paywall is?
Like you put it behind a paywall, so you have to pay to access.
It's like...
No, we don't make an internet paywall. We put up the paywall. Then our videos are back there secretly, non-sexual. This is me pantsing my friend, not de-pantsing. We could actually do de-pantsing videos in reverse.
Yeah, it's probably not been
Someone's
done.
like, ho, 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 ho. Like that would be.
Pranks have gotten weird.
I could really go for a beer.
Nick, get your finger out of your mouth.
I feel like I'm at my parents' house right now.
Always trying to clothe you.
Yeah.
What we're going, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
So excited.
Yeah, we're doing this.
Speaking of Nick wearing shorts
Yeah.
because it's Christmas time. No. It's not Christmas. It's February, mid-February, and we're drinking Fathead's Holly Jolly Christmas Ale.
Christmas ale. It's winter warmer
It's the warmest Christmas ale.
when it's 60 degrees out.
What the hell's a winter? What does the warmer part mean? Do they just add that with every winter beer?
Did you feel it with your hand?
Yeah, this beer is room temperature.
There you go.
Super excited about it.
It's the selling point, Seth.
It's just a winter beer. Warmer is how it's suggested you serve it.
Warmer than most.
It should have winter warmer.
Did we get this added on Untapped as its own category or no?
No, it didn't have one because last winter warmer we had it was a red ale classified on Untapped.
Yeah.
So we didn't email.
Solid.
We didn't email Untapped.
No.
Should we talk about how we haven't recorded in like 2 months?
It's not been 2 months. Has it?
We've just been working on that side project.
Yeah.
It has been.
Okay.
Should we talk about it? Nick refutes it and then silence.
Yeah, I like it.
It's definitely been officially 2 months since
Damn.
we recorded last.
We took a holiday
I had to take a
Season
hiatus, yeah. Because of obvious reasons.
because you're...
Yeah,
Oh.
I was. I'm back.
Just for 2 months?
Didn't like it.
They run those camps over Christmas.
It's too sticky. Yeah.
What?
Being
No, the camp.
oh,
The beds. This is sweat. This is Christmas camp.
Plastic sheets.
Anyways.
Christmas camp should probably be a thing.
That'd be cool. Like, is it they teach you how to be an elf?
Yeah, it's like there it is, elf.
Already.
No, you like get left at boarding school. That's basically Christmas camp.
But like over the holidays?
Yeah.
Does Hallmark film this?
I feel like I watched a movie like this once where someone went to boarding school during Christmas time and they were there by themselves.
Matilda.
Is that a Harry Potter movie?
Maybe.
Or was it really Matilda?
She went to boarding
I
school
think
in
it
Matilda.
is Harry Potter because he doesn't go home.
Because his family sucks and
Yeah.
they're dead. Yeah.
That's literally the only one I've seen. So
Yeah, his family flaked on him.
Well, not his parents, his uncle and aunt. They're
No,
dicks.
his parents.
A car crash? Yeah, they died.
they did die.
So sad. Moment of silence.
Yeah. Wait, we have to drink when we talk about dead people.
Even dead fictional characters.
They were wizards. Yeah.
Yeah, wizard heavy. Hagrid.
This podcast is strictly anti-wizard.
I'm glad to know where we stand on that.
It had to be said.
What about warlocks?
For him.
Odd.
Yeah.
What's the difference? I'm going to look it up.
The
Between
difference
a wizard
between
and
a
a
wizard
warlock?
and a warlock? I feel like a warlock has the ability to do the same thing as a wizard, but he chooses the dark side. Maybe it's like a Star Wars.
I don't think
Parallel.
a warlock is a bad guy.
You don't think so?
We're starting a Dungeon and Dragons podcast now.
This is from
I'm getting.
This is from Wise Geek.
Oh,
Wizards master spells through study and discipline, while warlocks gain abilities from pacts with supernatural entities. That was the end of it. I was just going to say, Nick, you're breathing into the mic again. That's why it sounded like I was going to say more.
There's no way that's the end of it. They've got books on this, probably, right?
Who's they?
Books on books.
You know,
My guild?
the guys at my camp.
Quidditch.
Yeah.
You just saying words.
I was trying to think of how to
That
say
relate to Harry Potter.
quit it, like to stop, and then Quidditch. We were talking. Yeah,
That was actually good.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, back to Christmas. We're drinking this beer, the winter warmer that is warm to feel
Physically, because it was
physically
not
warm.
It was not in the fridge.
7.5%. Do you taste that, Kenny? Alicia, have you tasted it,
did.
or are we gonna wait 30 minutes? And
No,
taste
I
it?
already tasted it.
Okay.
I just took a drink. It was really good.
Yeah, I think it's good. It
I like
smells
it.
fruity when you like sniff it. It's got a fruity smell. What do you think?
Reminds
Seth,
me of camp.
thoughts?
I haven't tried it. I might try it later.
Try it later.
you
I
dare.
recommend trying it later.
I was going to wait till next Christmas.
yeah.
Well, it
When
might
it's
be-
really warm.
It might
That's-
be too cold for you right now.
That's cost.
Yeah, I'd like to warm it up a few degrees. Get it tepid, as they say.
We took 2 months off. We lost all our stream of income from YouTube, and now we had to unplug our fridges to make ends meet. Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what was that noise?
That's accurate.
What do
go
you
ahead.
think of the bitterness? Do you think it's like what would you say?
Yeah,
It's only a 28, so it's
really.
relatively
On the IBU scale, you say?
Yeah, I mean you can go all the way up to what 75.
I think
IBU rating goes up to 75.
I think I got to get Nick a chair that doesn't squeak.
Yeah, it does
Agreed.
squeak.
I pause.
A few moments later.
Whoa, this guy knows. Christmas in February. Soft spice. Bite
Nice
nice.
bite.
And the elves rejoice. Yeah. Oh my. This guy.
Nick, did you write this?
No,
This guy. Yeah, for sure. Soft spice, nice bite. And the elves and warlock rejoice.
do you want to know what Untapped has this at?
Yeah.
So Untapped has this at a 3.72 on 42,000 ratings. Oddly enough, the website says 28 IBU and Untapped has it 38. Because I got all this information off their website, but I just happened to notice that when I was scrolling through. Yeah, Holly Jolly says 28 on Fathead's website, but on Untapped it's 38. So the viewers fucked us on that one. And tasters. But the description is a festive spiced holiday ale with aromas and flavors of Christmas Day. So 2 months late for that one. Sweet malt, ginger, honey, and cinnamon spice. From our jolly fat man to yours. Happy holidays. Kenny, you should really like this beer. It doesn't feature allspice.
I was just going to say that.
It's
like, where's
got-
the allspice.
It's got like the second highest rating. Let me see. Fourth highest rated on Untapped of any beer that we've tried.
Wow. So it's
So
pretty
of all the
popular.
beers that we've tried, we've had 32, 31 on this podcast.
Yeah.
This is the fourth highest rated by users of Untapped,
That's pretty impressive.
which is a small sample size, but
But 42,000 people is still a decent sample size on Untapped.
yeah.
So, I mean, we've obviously had some that have had like 300 and 400,000 people that are bigger beer, but that's pretty impressive.
For
Following.
a company that only does 5,000 barrels a year, that's pretty low. I feel like Cleveland is like the new Milwaukee,
They're both close to a water source, a Great Lakes water source.
and they both make a lot of beer.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, your logic tracks.
Yeah, thanks. Agreed.
I disagree.
All right, let's hear the
I don't
dissenting
have
opinion.
anything.
That's what I thought.
This is the warmest beer that we've had. Right.
Definitely.
Nick, there's no way this beer was in your fridge.
It was in my fridge, my garage fridge.
Was it on?
Yes.
Was that set up for a
Well-
joke? Was your refrigerator running?
Well, better let it go. It's got nasty warm beer in it. So out of the setting from 0 to 7, where do you keep your fridge? Because they all go to 7. No one puts it on 7. That's serial killer status.
5? 4? 4 or 5?
That's what I would expect. It's pretty average, I think.
Checks a box here.
It's okay.
I'm trying to be as mundane as possible and just skate.
He said it was
through
in my
life.
fridge. When did you put it in the fridge? You took it out at 4:01. You put it in at 3:55, didn't you?
No, I put it in 2 days ago.
Like, I knew these fuckers are gonna ask.
We're trying to like build a file. What is it called when they're studying a person of interest on a police case? Like I have a dossier of Nick, and I'm just asking him, like random ass questions.
What is this, GoldenEye?
Yeah, I'm building a profile.
Bum, bum.
Portfolio.
Yeah, that's it. That works. Where am I at? Oh, sorry, I was still looking. Yeah, 3.72.
Maybe that's why we want it warm, because we're trying to
3.72.
cook out the calories. It's 240 calories.
Oh,
The warmer it is, maybe those calories just evaporate.
What
This
the-
one can is what?
240 calories.
I didn't sign up for that.
Fitness Pal says, fuck that.
Just dump it on the floor. That's what Nick did last time he was here.
I just might.
Don't waste expensive beer, just the cheap shit.
How much was it?
Milwaukee's best.
how much was
Milwaukee.
this?
This?
For a six-pack?
$12 for 6.
So right in line.
$12.99, pardon me, $13.
So right in line with where all the other Christmas and expensive
Yeah.
holiday beers were back in the holiday season 4 months ago.
You know what? I think you're trying to make a joke at me, but
No.
I also don't
I don't joke.
yeah, I know you don't. You're pretty dry. But unlike Kenny who's sticky. But but if you said 4 months ago, right?
We'll get there.
That
It's
means that
going
this came out in October. Well,
That's a
by
holiday
our
season.
logic, us millennials or what Gen X or whatever would we be
We're
called?
millennials.
You trying to
Okay.
burn me here?
No, I'm saying you said 4 months, and I was like, well, that would have been October. In our world, October should be October beers, not Christmas beers. But that's, like that just goes to a more fundamental problem. Because like before Christmas was even over, Valentine's shit was out. Like, what's going on with this corporate?
Yeah, where are you at, world?
Nick, how many generations do you identify as?
One.
Which
Or
one?
two.
You're like, Gen X, Boomer sometimes, Gen Z if I'm feeling frisky.
Old millennial. Have you heard that one?
We talking about finances or like individual rights here? Because I'm financially a boomer. I don't know. It works somehow.
Where does Old Soul fit into the category?
Nah, that's religious.
It's in a league of its own.
What was I going to mention? Okay, so before we started filming, Nick was clearing his throat an insane amount of times and then said it was because he had dairy, which brings
I
up
missed that.
this brings up another thing. Nick, what was your Facebook the other day with cheese and you washing it? Why were you washing cheese?
Yeah, what was that about?
I read an article about like certain foods that you don't typically clean and why you should.
Are you going to say formaldehyde?
No. There's a anti-caking agent that they put on cheese to help it from like clumping up so that it's more accessible to grab in like certain increments. And supposedly it reduces the flavor. So what I did is I put it in a colander over basically a mixing bowl to see if it was actually true or not. And I sprayed it with the sprayer, the nozzle from my sink. And
I saw the water.
Yeah, it was freaking like cloudy white. And I'm like,
That's telling.
Couldn't
but-
that just be cheese residue? What if you rinse off the cheese skin?
the cheese skin?
I don't know.
I'm just telling you what I tried it because I gave it a shot, but the family hated it.
If
You
you
were
had
like, this is like, it was melting before I even put it on things.
Probably
Did you
'cause
use hot water?
Did you use the
No, I
water out
used
of your
cold
fridge?
water.
And it was melting?
Yeah, it was like becoming all one. Like it
Because
was,
you washed off the
symbolic.
stuff that
keeps it
keeps
from
it
doing.
separated.
Yeah, I put it on. I was putting it on. I cut like
skin.
I cut up Yukon Gold potatoes because I saw this recipe where you can cut them in pretty thick, and then you can make them like little miniature potato skins. And before I was even putting it on there, it was just like slopping onto it.
So you would do this again or no?
I probably wouldn't.
If you had a boy and you weren't a girl dad, would you remove his cheese skin?
That's again religious. I plead the fifth.
Smart.
Maybe you
I
should just
plead the Ten
buy
Commandments.
blocks of cheese and shred them freshly.
Yeah.
But then wash it.
No, you don't have to wash it because then it doesn't have the stuff on
Well, the
it.
cheese has a clumping agent within it that you want to get rid of to make it unclump.
Oh, got it.
I
Yep.
want to get rid of the clumping agent.
What is
Next
this,
week on the
Christmas with
Cheese
clumps?
Podcast,
Nick's always just mad because we give him shit about double white rice and now it's cheese. Your diet is, well, just the things that you do with it are
Is the
just a little
double white
different.
rice because you eat it in one sitting?
Yeah.
Or do you do double white rice so that you have lunch for like a separate meal?
No,
Because I get double white rice every time, but I eat half of my bowl and then I save it for lunch the next day.
I say I started doing double white rice because some Chipotles were very stingy with how much they gave me. So I'd be like, just did double. And then now I just say double because I don't want them to short me on rice.
Got it.
That's how they make their money.
They don't charge me for extra rice.
No, I know they.
Oh, you're saying by
shorting everyone. I get no rice, so it kind of works.
That
out.
is the worst when they literally don't give you.
I don't. No, I asked for no rice.
You don't get rice at all?
Double beans.
But also he asked them to wash their cheese.
I asked them to wash the cheese, but then I say no cheese, and then I just want the cheese water poured on.
Is that what queso is?
I just like the straight declumping agent.
Double
I think it's
beans?
cellulose. Well, I get black beans and pinto beans, so one of each.
See,
I don't get any beans.
I have a problem that queso is, we say the word queso, which just means cheese in Spanish.
Yeah, but you know what it means here.
Right. It doesn't make, like, is a Mexican person gonna be like, yes, queso? Like, how do they distinguish between cheese and the white bullshit that we have?
They just know. They're like, gringo saying queso.
Okay.
He wants the liquid cheese.
The liquid cheese.
Gringo.
Oh, it's like if a Hispanic guy came and said cerveza, and you have a Corona or a Bud Light in your fridge, what are you gonna hand him?
Corona.
My cheese water.
Man, straight out of the colander.
Freshly poured.
You wouldn't be able to get cheese water out of a colander because it's got holes, Kenny.
This beer.
Man doesn't spend very much time in the kitchen.
That's how I save money, giving beer to people who ask for beer.
Well, I'll save you. So we do have a lot of facts on this, right? Because it's been
So
it's
Kenny
been 6 months
previously
since
stated 5,000 barrels a year. They actually started a production facility, and they can actually do 45,000 barrels a year.
Do they do that?
Mm-hmm.
No,
They can do up to 45,000.
So I was a little off.
They can,
Yeah.
but they choose not to.
It's in 2012. So this started in Pittsburgh in 1992 by a guy named Glenn.
Glenn's fine. That's sufficient.
Yeah, Glenn. And then
Gary.
he linked up with Matt Cole in 2009, and that's when they moved to Cleveland, which is weird. If you're a pro football fan, you would think that Cleveland and Pittsburgh don't mix, but there's been
I think they were beer fans.
it's been a beer matrimony made in heaven. So, anyways,
Wait, hold on. Let somebody else say something here.
Did you have that written down?
no, I didn't.
You have beer matrimony made in heaven.
No,
Did you have?
Swear?
I swear to God, I didn't.
It's like holding the backspace key. Nope.
Did you have so anyways written down?
no.
Said Nick. Do segue here.
That's ingrained because of the rice. Go ahead.
So in 2009, Matt Cole and Glenn linked up and started in what did you say?
1992 in Southside Pittsburgh,
Yeah, and then in 2009 they moved to Middleburg Heights,
which is outside Cleveland.
outside of Cleveland.
That's when they got to 5,000 barrels a year.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they've recently, I think it was 2018 maybe, they added that production facility that gets them up to 45,000 barrels a year.
Dang.
That's all I could find on that. It didn't say that's what their capacity or what they're currently producing, but their capacity is
And they have
45,000.
brew house is also in Middleburg Heights.
Yeah, they have a brew house there. They have one in North Olmsted, which is outside of Akron.
Yeah.
And then you can still go to there's still a brew house in Pittsburgh.
I got like a honey and ginger notes on this one.
That's funny because that's what is in the description. So
Nice. I didn't
well
read
done,
that.
you cheater.
So why did they move?
Kenny was big into plagiarism. They didn't say why they moved, but it was just a partnership. Matt was from Cleveland area. Maybe he was on to the fact that what Kenny said is Cleveland's like the new Milwaukee. They're like, you got to come here. This is
So they didn't really. They moved their headquarters, but they still have an operating location in Pittsburgh.
yeah. It's a brew pub.
house. Brew
Yeah,
pub.
it's not like
Just
the
like
production
600
area.
barrels a year.
Cleveland is the central part of Fatheads.
Fatheads, the poster beer.
It's the I can't make a joke because I don't. I was going to try to make a joke out of the central letters of Fatheads, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this.
The
Atheed.
Athenaeum.
Do you eat ath? Anyways.
This beer actually has not won any awards, and I know I'll catch some flack for that. When I purchased it, it was more centered towards Christmas beers. But they've had quite a few beers since 2009 when it came to Cleveland that's won a lot of awards. They have quite a bit of year-round beers that have won awards. One of the ones that I really actually like.
This specific one has not won awards, but but Fatheads has.
Yes, they've won a lot. Dating back to 2009 when they started in Cleveland all the way to last year. They actually won a gold medal last year for Gogglefogger, which is a Hefeweizen, a wheat beer. And I've had that personally, and it's really good. But they have won a smoked beer in smoked beer category.
Oh, God, here
Elephant in the room here.
How many
I
different?
didn't say it that time.
How many? Well, okay. How many different?
There's a lot of categories.
Well, not just categories, but is there just one outfit who is judging these, or can you get a gold medal at this place, and then in 6 months there's a different competition, you get a gold medal here?
These were at the Great American Beer Festival.
Yeah, that's a lot of different
primarily
places.
where these are. But there's like a lot of different festivals.
So these are meaningless.
Right. And not only that, but multiple people can win gold in the same category. It's like if you get so many votes, you win a gold.
Oh, so
and I
it's
don't
not
even think
one
gold is
winner.
the best on most of these
Oh, I didn't
competitions.
know that.
I think
That's
there's like
bullshit.
double gold. Yeah, it's
like a participation trophy.
awards
What the
things,
fuck?
Yeah, like Combustion Brewery in Pickerington has won multiple gold awards at like different internet. Like if you go to like an international beer thing, it's a little different, but there's still multiples of those.
Yeah.
There's not like a.
How do we attend one of these?
There's not like a accredited bureau of
60
beer
followers.
rankings.
That's what
we need 60 followers.
They're just all different.
59.
I should follow.
I would like to live in a world where we can have a standardized.
Like a gold standard of beer.
Yeah.
It's a lot of beer.
It's almost like an SRM, but that's just on the color.
Was it like a Dodge car? What is that?
Is anybody drinking this out of a glass but me?
Mopar, baby.
I didn't have a glass.
All right. What famous actress or actor would you personify this beer as?
Danny McBride.
I was gonna say
Burnt Danny McBride?
He's been done.
Yeah.
You already did me.
Become original, Seth.
Become original.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like it. Jenny from the block.
Like her underarms specifically.
Ooh, if we did a Jennifer Lopez, if we did a beer, we would call it Jenny from the Bach.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Don't worry, I'm sure he'll remember.
Weird, I'm in the right category.
Yeah. I think she would probably promote it for us pro bono as well. That'd be nice.
Pro what? Got it.
Pro boner.
There it is. I didn't expect that from you. I like this beer. I would drink this around Christmas time. 240 calories is a lot
Yeah.
for a beer. Mm-hmm. If you're not watching your calories, drink up. But 240, that's 2 of any other standard beer. Now you're getting 7.5% alcohol. So if you're looking for like bang for your buck, I want to have 2 beers and have a little head change and enjoy my in-laws. Yeah, 6-pack of this, $13. Value, Christmas time.
If I ran a whorehouse, I would call it bang for your buck.
Bang for your
Nick, what did you just say?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good name for a red light district.
We need to do a segment where we name the best gay bar names. Real or fake. We'll have to figure out. I'll say some stuff. You guys have to tell me if it's real or fake.
You gonna
Rods.
do some research?
Yeah.
Rods.
I would research that.
Yeah. All right. Alicia can.
I'll do it.
We can.
All right,
We
I
can
like it.
team up and.
It's better if you do it.
We'll get Seth on camera for an episode.
I wasn't supposed to look. I said don't look at the camera.
You did?
And then he made
I thought we all just did a
straight
really
eye
good job.
contact with the camera.
You said camera. I had to look. It's like don't think about
Oh, don't.
elephants.
Whorehouse. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what happens with Nick most of the time. We tell him not to say anything, and then he says it.
Here.
Yeah.
It's this beer. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's a Christmas beer. It tastes like most other Christmas beers.
Yeah, this year will be its 10th year. It's been around since 2014, so They must be doing something right.
Bicentennial beer.
When it first came out, it was draft only. But
Yeah, I feel like I've only had this a couple times, and it just kind of blends in with the other
We
ones.
had this Brewery's beer for the first time at the beer fest at the LC. Or is it still called the LC, or is it called
Kemba Live?
Kemba Live now.
Yeah, we went and you could do like a local, and there was like beer. You could do like, it was like a local tour of beer for craft beer. Shit, that was like 2013, 2012. So this might have been right when they were getting big.
Spiced up for your holidays. Yeah, I
Why
don't
are you
know.
making that face?
I was trying to read the small font on this thing.
Okay.
Get your cheaters. Yeah, we had Fatheads when we did a pumpkin beer review in Dayton, and it was Spooky Tooth.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And Johnny shattered his bottle underneath my fridge, and then so he didn't get to drink one.
Oh.
That was
Bummer.
There's probably still glass underneath your fridge from that.
my landlord is not happy with me.
Who cares?
You're not there
this point.
anymore.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about it. Now I'm starting to think though.
Yeah, I'd be worried. But I sent her an apology email. I was just assuming it's a her. You know,
It was some soulless corporation.
I hate those.
Half of them.
Then they deserve it.
I was gonna make a joke about I wasn't quick enough to think of some charity. It was some sort soulless corporation NC4K or whatever. What's that one?
The one for kids or for kids research.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
heartless.
Buckeye-thon?
Wait, Nick, tell us about your dance-a-thon tomorrow.
It's a student-led initiative by Ohio State for the student philanthropy department, and they put on year-long stuff where there's just
All right, go quicker.
champion families, and they have like a dance marathon. It's from 7:30 to 10:30 tomorrow.
7:30 a.m.
7:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m.
If you stop moving, are you kicked out?
No. It's not
Yeah,
just-
what are the rules?
There's just events throughout the
Because
day.
in
at the
Gilmore
student
Girls,
union.
if you stop dancing, you lose.
Well, it's not Gilmore Girls, so we're good there.
That's a dance-a-thon.
You don't know it. Right? It could be.
Could be.
Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Were you into like One Tree Hill and all?
Yep, seen it.
All right,
Seen it.
how would you tier these like the top 3 of like the OC, Gilmore Girls,
Ooh, OC.
Like-
Okay.
Adam Brody?
or is this too on the spot?
No, I can do it.
What's the one with Joshua Jackson, the dude from...
Dawson's Creek.
That's it. That's
Okay.
also one.
That one's slow.
Oh.
I don't really remember that one. I watched it when I was too young.
That was an older one.
Yeah. OC. Oh God. OC, One Tree Hill, Gilmore Girls. Any other ones? You
What
want me to throw in there?
was the one with Drake?
Golden Girls.
Degrassi.
Laguna Beach.
No, he's talking about Degrassi. Laguna Beach.
But
is
yeah,
good
you can
too.
throw those in there too.
Yeah. But Laguna Beach
Beach
is supposed
was
to be
real.
like,
Where would you rank
Real.
Legends of the Hidden Temple?
what is that?
It's completely unrelated genre
Of
of
course it is.
Nick
It's in a
just
league of its
spaced
own.
out.
I'd pick the OC first, but that's
Same.
just me.
I actually would too. I actually
watched
just rewatched that like on my maternity leave last year.
I've never watched OC.
You maternity left. Nick's like, where would you put the Andy Griffith show in there though?
Not ever.
What about Nickelodeon Guts?
Nick's really hung up on Nickelodeon. He's
then
gonna be
probably
watching
Gilmore Girls.
the Super Bowl on Nickelodeon, aren't you?
I never watched Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I've seen
It's-
that.
Is that Mandy
It's not-
Moore?
Yeah. No, it's you wouldn't even know.
What's the
Did
one
you
where
watch
Mandy Moore
Parenthood?
is super sick?
No. It's like it's a straight girl show. Like you would not
No,
watch it.
OC had a
OC had like some
I had a real surfer vibe for a minute.
yeah.
Yeah. Kenny wore a lot of Hollister, Jake.
I had to work there, man. Jake.
Isn't that what their cologne was called?
No, it's called Drift.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, that sounded right.
Where'd you get this guy?
I think you guys drove in together, actually.
Ah, damn it.
He picked me up in his Honda van
All right.
down by the river.
So, of those shows, were there any of that type that just sucked, or were they all watchable?
They're all watchable, but I also have an issue where if I start it, I have to finish it.
Yeah.
Oh, perfectionist.
Is it like this beer? You gonna finish it?
I will. I started it. I will finish it. It's not worth the 200 and some calories though.
40.
Yeah.
That's almost another 100.
There's a treadmill right there. We can.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just all
I'm
get
gonna
a
have to hop on that
We're gonna have to get
I
a
was
pump
wondering
in
what
real
that
fast.
was.
because I did not get a lot of steps in today.
Get
So
a pump and dump, and then we're
That's not what that is. You're grossly mistaken.
My
sir.
toilet isn't rated for double white rice.
I don't think that's like red. That's the new red meat. It never leaves your body, right?
It's like gum.
It just turns into more body.
7 years.
7 years. Yikes.
Oh Lord.
What else? We don't have anything else on this. It's a spicy, festive holiday ale with aromas and flavors of Christmas Day. From our jolly fat man to yours, happy holidays.
Way to repeat what I said.
I know. I just rereading.
Nick, did you show off your shirt? Is this related?
You don't have to go
I
to.
tried to wear a Christmas shirt.
You don't have.
Son of a nutcracker.
How many would you drink?
How many? Two. Two.
So you'd buy a 6-pack and you drink 2 of them, and then drink 2 more another time, and then 2 more another time,
No, I would buy a 6-pack of this on Christmas Eve and give 2 to my dad and 2 to my brother,
and then drink 2 yourself.
and then drink 2 or some to my wife.
Well, that's rude that you wouldn't
If there's
invite the
any
Malt
left.
Vault for that.
Huh?
It's rude that you wouldn't invite us over there for that.
To Christmas Eve with my family
Yeah, why not? I could
next
be
year.
I could be homeless. We did take a 2-month hiatus.
I'm technically offer only, so I just show up when I want.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
come on over.
Be like, is your door? It doesn't matter. If you have a door, I'll be there.
Well, now you have the door code.
But
so.
all the holly jollies will be spoken for. You could probably. My dad will probably give you one.
He's a
I would
nice
try
guy.
this at a brewery, but I don't think I'd buy it.
Yeah.
A what? A brewery?
A brewery.
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 Did
I say that wrong?
A brewery.
Brewery.
It's your Texas
Strictly in
coming out.
Boston.
My 2 years that I spent in Texas.
You got assimilated.
You were in Dublin too long today. It's
The
just,
foot pool.
Yeah, that's
It's coming out.
Wait, Nick, why were you last time we were talking about Wester? Was it Westerville? You're like, Westerville's like 90% of Columbus now.
40%.
How did
is what I
that
said.
become? That just came out of nowhere.
Just because with work, you drive 30 minutes and you're still in Westerville. It's just
It's because of traffic and you're just stuck by Otterbein.
no.
Are you sure you weren't driving in a circle?
No. Let's not drive in a circle.
No, you're not sure. Got it.
You can be near Polaris and be technically in Westerville and then drive almost all the way out to New Albany and you're still in Westerville. And that can take you 20 to 25 minutes at least.
In traffic, in standstill traffic. Are you talking about on 161 or 270? Like
Just
that little
back
like
roads.
Cleveland Avenue?
Just back roads.
Yeah.
Back roads. Not even freeway where you're stuck in traffic. I'm just saying it's,
I think somebody gerrymandered it.
yeah, maybe.
I think if you're trying to get out, you can get out of any suburb in 30 minutes.
I would
Just trying
drink
to
this.
stay
I
in
would
it to
drink
make
this
your
in
point,
the
sure.
Houston Footport for sure.
Also, how do you get here? That you were like, I'm not driving to Pataskala.
Here,
Yeah.
70?
So like
From my
right
house.
by my house.
Yeah, I didn't know that's where you live. I thought you lived in Beechwood Trails.
We had this conversation the last
No,
time.
that was a different Kenny.
No,
When you said that, I was like,
For some
dude,
reason, I think you
my
live in Beechwood
house is
Trails.
like right by where you're gonna get on the freeway at.
Nick went closer. I volunteered to go.
If I don't have to go into Pataskala. Technically, I live in Etna.
I-
I did leave out the Etna part. I
Yeah,
just
you said Pataskala.
She lives by the warehouses.
Yeah.
I do. I live right by Roby's.
The where?
Why am I saying what way? Whiskey.
Yeah, we do have a warehouse district out there.
It's like
Just
the
a
red
bit.
light district, but a lot more corporate.
Tax abated. YouTube. Where's my camera? If you need a spot, Etna, Ohio is calling for you. Am I right?
Yeah, that was good. You pointed it backwards, camera.
You. Am I doing it? Did I do?
Wait, try to hand Nick the beer again from. It's perfect.
Did you get it, Nick? Me doing that threw everyone off. They were like, "Why is he right, Nick?"
Even the people listening.
It's weird. You passed me a Hams.
No, I'm good.
Do we have more facts? Do we ever have any facts?
I don't know that we do.
We do have facts.
No, we have no more facts.
We are done with facts.
Thanks.
We're equifaxed.
Now we can talk about anything.
Which is what we usually
Like mac and cheese,
do.
like cheesecaking agents.
Insert casual conversation.
It's a nice relief that the beer talk is over. Now we can talk about cheesecaking agents.
God. I didn't mind Nick's Facebook for enough
Elves and
content this time.
I think
I've
the
been
cheese
very
thing was good. We're still
cognizant.
going on that.
I've been very cognizant about what I post because I know Seth's data mining me independently.
Watching you.
He's not getting even
The
paid- he's not
cellulose
even
was
getting
you being
paid for it.
cognizant? You literally posted a post about cheese
To my
water.
story.
That's being cognizant.
To his story, he's like, that way they can't get me with screenshots as easily.
That's temporary. Let's hope Seth isn't on the internet right now.
Yeah, Seth's in Michigan. He won't check up
Better
there.
set this to 15 seconds and
I
not 30.
look at every otter now, and I'm very fine-tooth combing the shit out of that picture so that I don't get chastised for posting the
That's
AI
not why.
otter.
You're fine-tooth combing it because they have fine hair.
I do really want to pet them.
I did.
Fake otters.
I did find the otter thing. There's another photo of Nick when he was like, "You won't find this because it's on my story." I looked through my screenshots from back in the day. There's another one.
Oh God.
And Nick's quote was like, "Look at these little buddies," and they were all like AI smiling at a camera.
You sent that one, I think, to the group.
That one's getting shown somewhere
Shown or shown?
here.
Right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh,
If this is real, if you think this is real, we're doing that again.
I think that was a hit.
Nick, I think you
Yeah.
should just continue to be yourself on Facebook. It gives us something to talk about.
It does.
Okay.
as long as we don't have to talk about.
As long as you
fucking
guys actually
beer.
like me and all this chastising me is not because you hate me.
50-50.
Should I leave?
We supposed to answer something here?
I have to Irish goodbye you at my own house.
Don't you awkward moonwalk away from me.
Sorry,
You gotta kick your
computer.
headphone on the ground.
Alicia, you should sign us off for the last time.
For the last time. Did we sign off already once?
Nope, we're not doing this again.
Holly jolly. Fatheads.
She has her own.
It's not worth it.
Hams.
Oh, hams.
Ham.
Hams.
Ham. Yams.
All right, good episode, everyone.
Hams and yams. We'll call that
Debatable.
our meat. We'll call that our meat podcast.